Good morning, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing another video to you on a subject that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and I want to talk about deception in romance. I've mentioned this briefly in other videos, but I want to recap with a specific example. I just saw a meme with Mia from Pulp Fiction. If you saw the movie, she's an attractive young lady, and she's Marcellus Wallace's girlfriend. And the meme says, "Imagine hating me and I like it." And it's just got a snapshot of her smoking a cigarette. And there's a subtlety here, right? So the deception I'm talking about is playing hard to get, which goes both ways. And I'm sure you've heard that. Everybody's pretty much heard that. Playing hard to get means acting as if you're a higher quality or higher caliber prospect than you may actually be. And the problem, there's going to be a problem with this, of course, because otherwise there wouldn't be a video to make. The problem is deception. You're doing something dangerous and harmful to your companion or your prospective lover, which makes it a deal breaker for me, unfortunately. I understand that maybe if you love them genuinely, you think it's in your interest to deceive them so that you can be together because it's in their best interest when you look at it that way, but if you have to deceive them to get it done, you're missing the point. The point is, in romance, I think, to build trust and share experiences, to pave the path for long-term happiness together and experience future experiences. Okay, I don't think this is far-fetched. I'm hearing a lot of people advocate for casual sex, for casual light romances without any expectation of permanency. I'm hearing people say, well, that sounds extreme, that you should expect everything to be heavy, you expect there to always be some kind of commitment. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that people have got to get married before they have sex. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying that if you just need a warm body, make it your own, okay? Don't involve other people in that business. They don't need that trouble, because the heart gets pregnant. Sex is dangerous no matter how you look at it. She risks getting pregnant, which is a social and physical injury, perhaps, if it's unexpected or unplanned. So what I'm saying is, when you play hard to get, you're basically just using a lever to get into her pants. That's what that means. You're using a lever to obtain what you want. It's an act of selfishness, and it's dishonest. So really all you need to know is that it's dishonest. I mean, that's the end of the conversation for me. If you care about that person, it doesn't matter who you think she's best with. If you're being dishonest to get something done, you don't really care about that person. I stand by this. I think that honesty is one of the most important aspects to a healthy relationship, because relationships are based on trust. Trust and love are two sides of the same coin. They are two sides of the foundation of any healthy, solid relationship. Without trust, you got nothing. If you cannot trust your partner, you got nothing. There's nothing there. It's just you're masturbating on their body at that point. Sex can't be the only thing. It can't be based on physical intimacy. That cannot be the glue that holds you together. It's actually the shared experiences and hopefully the good feelings that come from that, and the expectation moving forward of future experiences with that person. You build something together, and that's the glue that holds you together. It's not complicated. People like to complicate it. So when you act as if, when you treat someone like you hate them just to make them like you, even if it works, it's just an illusion, and it will fall apart, because that's the definition of an illusion. It's not real. It's not real. Acting as if will only impress somebody in the short term. You're a flash in the pan at that point. It's not real. There's no value there. So, in conclusion, be yourself. Okay, so there is something to it. There's something to having actual quality, genuine integrity, quality, and prospects, other potential prospects, which is simulated by treating her bad, which is simulated by acting like you hate her when you don't. And it triggers that impulse, that instinct in her that, oh, this must be a quality person because I got to, fight for it. I got to work to get his attention because he's acting as if. Well, this goes very far, unfortunately. I've seen people get wildly abused and manipulated with the same psychology. I've seen unfortunate girls that are just all tatted up and face pierced, and you know, I'm not being judgmental about her appearance, but you can tell she's been through it, and invariably she's got some dickhead boyfriend being mean to her all throughout the video or whatever it is. You know, if it's a recording, I'm not exaggerating. There's some man or boy being fake mean to her, just saying the cruelest things, and she's getting off on it. And it's because of this impulse, this instinct that he's triggering by acting as if. But none of it's real. And she gets twisted, and sure, yeah, no, maybe you can lever your way into her wallet and her pants at the same time, right? It's kind of the same idea. You're stealing something by being dishonest. You're telling a lie to get a short-term profit at her expense. Or the other direction. I shouldn't just say it goes towards women. It goes towards men as well. Acting as if goes both ways. But with women, when they act as if they fake it, that's what it looks like. They might fake it and they'll say, oh, this is an act of generosity. He'll like me more if I appear to be more into it, if I appear to be enjoying myself. But the problem is, there's a problem, of course. She's not going to want it again. Her heart's not going to want it. It wasn't good for her. It's got to be good for both of you. You can't just fake it or lie. It doesn't work in the long term. Reach out with questions or comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.